Hi team, it's Jen here. I am coming to you here at the end of week 6 and at the beginning of week 7. As usual, I want to make a video to help you to synthesize the weeks as they go on. And synthesis is the theme that I would like to hone in on as you move forward through week 7. At this point in the term, it's very important, I think, that you begin to synthesize the texts and the context that we have considered so far in the course. I would like to see some of these themes and texts starting to become married together by you in the discussion forums and also in your response papers, because this is going to be good practice for your final research paper, where it's very important to juggle multiple contexts, multiple texts, multiple sources, um, smoothly. So here in week 7, it's a very good idea to start thinking about synthesis. Some of us are already very good at synthesizing ideas and themes and contexts and texts together, while others of us might need a little bit more attention. For example, what is synthesis anyway? Synthesis is the coming together, the suturing, the knitting, the knitting of the fabric of various threads that might seem related and also might seem unrelated in some ways. If you can bring a thread, if you can create a relationship between texts, contexts, um, sources, then you're doing something well in this academic genre of writing. So I would like to push you to try to suture together themes that you see coming out in, for example, Marquez's novel or Rushdie's novel, with things that we have already begun unpacking from previous weeks. This gives us a sense of relevancy, and it also lets us practice this really key move. So this is the time to start doing that. As we end week 6, we are ending a rough week. Guys, you had to do a second draft of your research paper and submit that to me and turn it in. And you also had to do a response paper. This writing takes a long time, and I commend you for sticking with it and pushing through with these deliverables. This week, I'm going to be spending a great deal of focus on commenting on your rough drafts. I hope to get this done within a week. It might be a couple days over a week after you submit it, after the deliverable is due, that you see my comments. I want to take a lot of time with these rough drafts so that you get a general sense of what you could work on to make the paper better, stronger for your final submission. You'll also notice that my grading on your response papers from this point out is going to change a little bit. It's going to be a little bit shorter. The voice comments are going to be very important. The marginal comments are going to be more summative. You'll oftentimes see me adding just a list of kind of commenting blurbs that I will expect that you already understand based on the detailed comments that I've given you on these areas in previous response papers. So if you have any questions about what my short comments might mean in the coming papers, I urge you to always go back to your previous papers where these things are explained in a little bit more detail. I like to have a course that evolves with you and moves forward with you. On the other hand, we all move forward at our own pace and in our own ways. So if you would like extra or additional feedback on your papers, if you would like to have more explanation for certain terms or composition ideas, ways that you could have revised, anything like this, make sure that you are hitting me up during office hours or shoot me an email, whatever's best for you. And I am more than happy to offer you the information that you need that's going to help you feel confident as you move forward. Coming up in week 7, we continue our reading of Love in the Time of Cholera. I would like to see you continuing our discussions in the forum on this text. I like students that are going back to forums and constantly keeping that conversation going. I see several of you in this class are constantly doing that, so I appreciate that very much. These forums are a training ground for the more high stakes deliverables that we do. So I want to see that engagement being really high. This is your chance to experiment. It's your chance to practice the key moves that I'm asking you to do. So if you have any questions about those moves, feel free to ask them in the forums. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great week. I'm trying to think if there's something I have left out um, of my announcement this week, but I think that I got it all. And I look forward to seeing you at the top of week 8. Bye for now.